Hi, Spooks here, and welcome back to some more Shadows over Loathing. Oh, I don't remember what I'm doing. Let's see, we gotta get inside the feed store in Gray County and find Jesper. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Oh shoot, yeah, Rufus still needs to see us. We forgot to get the glass of milk. Oh wow, we have a lot. Okay. We should probably go talk to Rufus. While exploring the halls of SIT, you take a wrong turn and find yourself in a locker room full of goblins. As best as you can figure out from context, this must be SIT's varsity snapping towels at butts team. Except the sport probably has a better name than that. Towel butt? Butt snap?
Hey, what's your sport called?
Footbase!
Well, that doesn't make any sense at all.
What are you, a nerd of some or another kind? You power your way through a flurry of snapping towels, defending yourself by grabbing and throwing several bottles of hair oil, kicking over a laundry cart full of jockstraps, and pantsing a few of the attacking goblins. Which, to remind you, are wholly asexual mushrooms with legs, so no worries about seeing anything R-rated. Which doesn't explain the jockstraps, but maybe they're just traditional. Oh, hello again.
So what's the next step? I don't have to go back in the sewers, do I?
Oh no, this will be much more straightforward. Well, your part of it will be anyway.
That's what I like to hear.
I need some way to broadcast the quantum signal from this fishman pearl over as broad as an area as possible. And I figure the most robust transmission network available is the commercial radio band. The nearest broadcast tower is the Radio Shack at WGCR in the Big Moist.
Okay, what do I do when I get there?
Just take this transmitter I've built, plug it into their console. That will transmit a special frequency over the radio. Then I just need a bunch of different test readings so I can adjust the signal for latency, data loss, and so forth. All you have to do is find as many random radios as you can, tune into WGCR, and use this receiver to test the transmissions. At least 10 different radios should be enough. Well, let's call it 11, just in case. Well, we know where one is. Okay, we gotta go to the Big Moist. Radio Shack. All of a sudden you hear a Gatorman scream wildly to your left. Ah! And then just as suddenly another Gatorman starts screaming to your right. What the? You hear an angry snarl behind you and turn around. Another Gatorman. Oh no. Oh yes. And then you hear someone say, ugh. Behind you and you turn around. There's another Gatorman. You're surrounded. Ow. Hey, look at this cool knife trick, guys. Well, that was rude. Pew, 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 pew. I gotta turn that down. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. Can't do what she was planning to do. Ooh, 38 damage. That's gonna be a no for me. Mop. This should work, right? I guess sort of. Leave Molly alone. That nerd. Gator punch. Look at us go. Property of WGCR. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm totally gonna read this item. Shadow Clarinet. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna need that. Well, that can't possibly be good. Pieces of tape stuck to one of the bricks here. Remove the tape. Swamp water has leaked in through the hole and wet in the floor. Oh well. The days when these were your good shoes are already long past. There's some guys hanging out there looking stoic and cool. And also a gator man with more than the usual allotment of teeth.
Hi, who are you guys?
We are radio technicians.
Why are you standing here in the dark?
Why not? It is radio. There is nothing to see.
Well, you got me there. That machinery looks weird.
Are you speaking of the battery units that appear to be powered by outer space, or some form of negative energy, or something like that?
Yeah, that's strange, right?
They are not standard issue, it is true.
So what?
I cannot tell you any more about them.
So what is this stuff for?
Always basic questions.
Sorry, I have a curious nature.
I will not reveal to you our employer's plans.
Their plans
To use this equipment to broadcast their voice across this country once she has assumed full control of the government.
Please?
No, stop asking. 14, 24. Oh, you are a vampire. Flesh thief. I don't like that. Get bled. Hey! Give me my flesh. Oh, your hand except horrible. Oh, it's like Evil Dead. I love it. I gotta destroy my own hand. Nice. Okay, Vampire Colonel can't do anything. I'm gonna give you a big bonk. Get kneecapped. Hollow gator tooth made out of desert muscle. Oh goodness. Swampire flesh wand. White suit pants. Both evil and sort of mundane stuff pants usually get tainted with. Let's check that out. Miscounted +7. Okay, so never mind. It's already better. It's cool though. The machine is powered by evil. Are these guys sharing a bed? Wait, why isn't it a coffin? Glowy lightning ball thing. I believe that this thing was invented in the past and not approximately 60 years from now? Gauze pad. Hey! Oh yeah, I need to plug in Rufus's gadget, and the console starts emitting a different series of beeps than it was emitting before. Goodness, I can't talk today. Okay, where did we see radios? I'm gonna guess the Dolphin House. I think maybe the Monster Shack. You again? I told you to get. Didn't I give you enough money for the bus? Well, yeah. Thanks. I like that guy. What? You hold the radio up to your ear. A woman's voice says, Clarence, I'm so grateful that our family has never suffered from supernatural curses, serial murder, demonic corruption, or plague. I agree, dear. We certainly have been fortunate, and doubtless will remain so. remember, Ralphie, says a woman's voice. You mustn't ever open the door to strangers. The boy's voice replies, okay, Mom, because it might be a kidnapper or murderer, right? Oh, I'm sure that would never happen, but it might be a vacuum cleaner salesman, and we already have one. Radio. Oh, sorry. I figured there'd be a radio here. Okay. I think there was one at the Monster Shack. Don't like that. The bleed evil. Oh my. Ow. It's so loud. Let's get rid of you. Thought that was gonna do a little more. Get blood again. My goodness. That is not at all what I meant to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. Okay, cannot take more than 5 physical damage at a time. I probably should have read that earlier. Ew, look at Maggie just undulating. Well, that sucked. If you could not get your health back, that would be great. Owie. Oh, that's an elaborate homemade radio. So they did have a radio, it's just a homemade radio. Darn it. Which means that was kind of pointless. We should probably... We're already like 16 episodes in. We should probably like do the main quest. Sad day. Oh, I get to keep the music. That makes me happy. Hawk, thou may think our countenance is quite devilish, sirrah. But be assured our band are lovers, not fighters. Lovers of the theatre. Yea, we are an acting troupe, trying to make a name for ourselves in thy realm. An expensive endeavor, alas, we find ourselves in need of vulgar coin. Barely, so pay up before we pound thee. I'll support the arts. Sirrah, we thank thee. Yea, with this seed capital, we shall finally be able to stage 11th Night. It's a prequel. Break a leg. Oh my. Haha, I'm Maggie. Welcome to Grove Valley Orchard, I guess.
Hi, I'm Sylvester. You seem to kind of have a worm problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty conflicted about it. On the one hand, I'm an anti-capitalist. On the other hand, those worms are really bad for business.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Do you have any spare fertilizer?
What do you need fertilizer for?
Well, it's not for me. It's for a guy.
You don't have to be cagey about it. It's just fertilizer. It's not drugs or pornography or anything.
What? No, it's honestly for someone else.
Well, I do have plenty. I could give you some in exchange for helping out with these worms.
I kind of figured that would be the deal.
Great. I'll unlock the basement. The worms tunneled into it. So you should be able to follow the tunnels to their nest.
Your produce stand has a basement? Doesn't even have a roof.
The guy who built it was really into basements. Roofs, not so much. I didn't have the heart to insist.
I see. Where is it?
Behind this pile of cinder blocks. Help me move them out of the way so you can see it. There you go. By the way, watch out for the maraschino down there.
Who's Maraschino?
Our cat. She's our last line of defense against the worms, but kind of also our first line.
Not very effective.
It's hard to explain communal labor practices to a cat. Maybe it said something about buying a cherry. It's not cherry season.
When is cherry season?
Who's to say? What season is it now even?
I think it's canonically no October.
Definitely not cherry season then. Fair enough. Ew. Whatever this machine does, it isn't doing it right now. 240 pounds of fertilizer, goodness. You heave a massive bag onto your shoulder and then effortlessly shove it into your pocket. I can't speak. Technically, you are entitled to this till after you finish dealing with the worms, but I guess I can't stop you any more than Maggie can. I mean, I'll still deal with the worms. I mean, roadworm awful. Ew. We'll convince some roadworms to go somewhere else. Oh, poop. Worms are gross. Earthworms, aren't bad, but, parasites and stuff. Hey, a lithe enough spelunker could squeeze through this opening. That's me. Fragrant rookery. Be gone. It would be the work of a moment to plunge through it. Oh wait, I should probably use the secretions for those guys, right? Because I gotta get rid of all the worms. Can't just walk past them. Oh, goody. This is gross. I think I'm gonna have to fight him. Anyway, I don't have any more. There hasn't been any more secretions, is there? Can I get more? You tried to pet Maraschino, but she wrinkles her nose and recoils. She must not like the horrible worm stench you've acquired. That's fair. That's fair. Wait, no, I'm over here. Darn. Get stabbed. Holy crap. These are some very strong worms. more bombs? Sure don't. Okay, I can kill you. Can't really save Molly at all, but I can kill him. Ow. That sucks. Wait. I should do that at the end of every turn, or at the beginning of every turn. You know what I mean. Oh, neither of them can do what they were planning to do. Were they both going to go after Molly? What a bunch of pricks. Flop. Worm squeezings. Ew. Probably add that to Maggie. Not what I meant to do. Ah, darn. Wasn't sure how many things I could add to it. Apparently, that's how many. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, goodness. I have nothing. I have nothing. Oh, you're shiny. Why are you shiny? Worm gear. They call it a worm gear because it's really unpleasant to get one stuck in your head. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Okay. I can use this in the machine. Let's go, Maggie. Low frequency thumps. Here. Ah. Pile of silver bars. Whoa. A massive pile of cast off worm skin. Ew. Why do I have that? Why do I need that? Ooh, open it. Oh, cool. Got an old wallet, a cheese ringling. It's a ring. That might be nice. Screwdriver. Huh. You're sure that these three items represent some compelling environmental storytelling, but you can't make heads or tails of what it might be. Yeah, I got nothing. I'm gonna open this though. Sweet. God, I found that gear. Already halfway through the episode. Holy crap. I feel like we haven't done anything. Oh, I should read some books. You really can just keep reading that, huh? Oh, done. Maggie smiles and taps her fingers rhythmically on the counter.
I dealt with the worms.
I noticed. Help yourself to the fertilizer down there if you didn't already. Here, let me throw in a little bonus. We experimented with preserving our cherries in jars, but nobody bought them, probably because nobody wanted 5 gallons of them all at once.
Maraschino cherries?
Yeah, we named them after the cat.
You know, it's a little weird that we got through this whole deal without ever referencing The Cherry Orchard by Anton Chekhov.
Yeah, I guess. I never read it, though.
Yeah, me neither. Bye, Maggie.
What does maraschino do for me? Oh, that's right. I'm stinky. Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe I have to go get, like, an engine or something here. Rolling boulder of sticky crude oil is coming down the hill at a terrifyingly slow speed. If you don't get out of the way in the next 3 or 4 hours, you're truck food. Roll back up the hill. Rolling up your sleeves, you hoist the boulder back up the hill until it's safe and stationary on level ground. The labor puts you in mind of Sisyphus. Sorry, and how much better you are than him at this sort of thing. Well, he was cursed to have it roll back down. Oh. Yeah, that's normal. Vestry pile decomposing soybeans. Oh boy! Tumultuous bean storm is preventing access to this bunkhouse. You should find somebody who knows more about beans than you and ask them how to deal with this. Do I know someone who knows more about beans than me? Okay. Oh, that doesn't look good. Potions. Nah. This car smells unbelievably bad. Break room door is locked. You hear frantic shushing inside.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, hey, a person.
Yep, that's me.
Please, you gotta let us out of here. We've been trapped for ages with nothing to eat but beans.
Okay, where's the key?
Actually, we welded the lock shut so the bean monsters couldn't get us. You'll need a Jenkins head screwdriver to take the hinges off.
What kind of a screwdriver?
Jenkins. It's sort of an X shape. One of those mechanics invented it. Just got the patent this year.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, some guy in Oregon named Philip was super mad. Anyway, there should be one in the bunkhouse. I can't get in the bunkhouse. Now do I have to go do this? Oh no, I can't get in the bunkhouse. Oh, they're gonna kill me. Oh. Have no idea what the wicked beans from is raging on front? Nope, we've just been eating beans. Oh, I'm sorry. I really don't want to fight these beans. I really don't. But I'm gonna cut them up. Ow! Yeah, can you smell this? Gaze upon this awful thing. Yeah, we can take it. Sweet. Oh, thanks, bud. Force beam. +5 physical armor, wow. Add +3 poison to a weapon? Can I even add anything else to my weapon? Yes. You're currently wielding a sharpened, hefty froggen fork. It's merely a nasty soybean goo all over you. Okay, so beamed up, sharpened, hefty froggen fork. Blackest for the factory's 1909 Employee of the Year. That's me. No, it isn't. You were 6 years old. Ah, come on. That's probably not good. Weak against hot damage, weak against loose damage. Hey, that's good to know. Ow. I'm gonna go after Lawson, which is whatever. But... okay, he'll die from the bleed. I can take the hit. Physical armor 99. I probably should have read that. Ow. Ow. Get him. Hey, Fort Factory key. Small brass key that looks like it would go to a tackle box or filing cabinet or something like that. Hey look, a filing cabinet. You unlock the filing cabinet with a little key found on the desk. That must be the easiest puzzle in any adventure game ever. You flip through the folders, it looks like they're employee records, but each one has been sealed in its own envelope. They must take employee privacy really seriously around there. Look for my file. What do you mean, your file? No, look, you never worked here. Sure I did. You did not. Stop that.
Found it. Sylvester Duty the Third.
What the hell? How are you doing that?
I've just worked a lot of places. I don't know.
The envelope is firmly sealed, and Department of Labor regulations demand that employee record envelopes are to be opened only with the proper tools. That is an actual letter opener, not just your finger or a butter knife. Where do I get a letter opener? Because there's a couple things I need to open. I really don't like those. Those make me uncomfortable. Get blood. Ow. Ow. Oh, the little pop. Okay, he's got a lot of physical armor. I really don't like that. Get him. I should be using this more. I don't know why I'm not. Ow. Ah. Dirt. Ow. Can you stop? So that'll die. Now you're gonna die. Weird bean person. Human bean liver. Gross. Phase bean. By 1 damage of your magical weapons by 4. That's actually pretty good. Crescent wand. That's actually really good. Some kind of complicated gizmo that might be an engine. Some engine. This is either a pile of petrified beans or a statue of a pile of beans. I don't know how to get rid of the beans. Any idea? Did I meet someone that knows about beans? Because I don't remember meeting anyone. I got nothing. Oh, I hate this. I hate this place nearly as bad as the swamp.
It's pretty desolate, but it seems like it used to be nice.
Nothing ever happens here. There's nothing for it to happen to do or with. Just corn and wheat and pigs.
Don't shoot the piggies.
I ain't gonna shoot the piggies. What do you take me for? Kinda mind to pop some corn, though.
Was this whole conversation just for that pun?
No. Vast fallow field. The wind blows, yet the mill stands still. That's weird. Ooh. It's gonna, like, kill me eventually. I just realized I never solved that device thing. You know? Like the pocket watch or something. It didn't work. According to this partially destroyed calendar, today is Burns Night, that annual celebration of the life and works of 18th century poet Robert Burns. Oh, no. On a close reading, it's just that the calendar itself is burned. The windmill is set up to make flour, but it hasn't done so for some time. Lumps of the last batch lie in the wooden basin, gathering dust and a real stink. Well, I'm gonna sniff it. Oof, the flour's fragrance has 2 notes, bad and worse. We've let it in, and once that dank and fetid odor is at home in your nose, it commences to make all sorts of trouble. You need a good nasal wash to rid yourself of this olfactory vampire. It's not good flour. Even if it was, you really shouldn't eat flour until I'm gonna eat it. Ah, that's fair. You tear into the old flour with your teeth. It explodes into your mouth, and when you do, something hard and cold slides right down your throat. Hard to say what it was. Maybe not something you want in your stomach, but it doesn't matter. It's in there now. A baker's dozen of long-snouted bugs burrow hastily in and out of the flour. They seem hard at work. How far gone must this flour be for it to not only have attracted bugs, but for those bugs to have given themselves a project? Steady winds sweep through the empty mill, its old wooden boards bending and bowing in reply. What's wrong with this windmill, then? If there's enough wind around it to make it spin, something must be the matter here. But what? The windmill must have bad bones. Probably a solar problem. I'm an astronomy minor. Oh. Way up in the windmill, the wooden walls keep bowing, and the wooden floors keep groaning. But there's something strange. The sounds, they're too regular, too precise. There's a pattern. You notice, and it feels too deliberate to have occurred by chance. Whoa, oh. Particular sweep of the wind against the wood. The sounds it makes, those aren't noises, they're words. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa, why?
What are you?
Oh, good peddler, I'm the living spirit of this old ham mill. Though you'd be surely forgotten for thinking I had no life left. Surely be forgiven for thinking. Why did you call me a peddler? Oh, 'tis mainly peddlers who frequent this mill, trading for grains and other stuffs. But pardon my assumption, not all those who wander through the ham mill are peddlers.
You are the windmill?
Oh yes, and does this shock your sensibilities? Does this shock you very much?
No, I've just never really met a windmill before.
Oh, and I wonder if you have, or trod merely on the embers of Alexandria after Caesar.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, but I cannot bear to spin any longer. It has become unbearable to me.
Is it a solar problem? I was an astronomy minor.
Nay, the wound cuts deeper than mechanics. I have been distraught from the moment I read the bad news.
Has there been news about all the curses and shadowy news things?
Sirrah, no. I refer to the Pulitzer Board's cynical capitulation to award the prize for drama to Sidney Clout over Howell. This thoughtful... Goodness. I had to be done with this episode. I can't talk. This thoughtless piggery agitated me so thoroughly I could not even read on to learn if that smut merchant Marnie Mornay won for poetry.
Anything I can do?
Nay, when the arts are made a joke, so too is life and living.
Why are you so upset about the Pulitzers?
Oh, but a word in which the arts are poorly valued is a bare desert, sans life.
I meant, or why does the windmill care about the Pulitzers?
Surely someone must. 'Tis why Troy fell to the barbarians, 'tis not. Too little appreciation of the arts. Do you think pious Aeneas heeded that lesson when founding greatest Rome?
Yes.
No, Rome fell as well. We shall soon follow. Now that the Pulitzers have, in the depths of their perversion, recognized the monstrous Sidney Clout for drama.
Were you built up an old library or something?
Oh, negative inference.
What?
Talk of chopped and splintered wood, talk of axes. How am I to take these violent suggestions if not as a threat?
I'm only trying to understand why you're so interested in literature.
Oh, well, I beg you choose your words more carefully in the future. But if you are so curious, the answer to your bull in a china shop of a question is yes.
Yes, you used to be a library?
Oh, yes.
So So that's why you're so into literature.
Yes, you have the right of it.
Oh, okay, great, thanks. Prego. I have to go.
Oh, I got a book. This is work from something called the National Flower Center. Bakers, nothing in this world is certain except for taxes and flour death. If flour has gone bad, a quick sniff will tell the tale. 6 months bad, fusty smell. 12 months bad, musty smell. 24 months bad, very fusty and musty smell. 36 months bad, fetid smell. 48 months bad, gamey smell. 49 months bad and older, absolute liquefaction. Goodness. But I didn't see what it said. Someone's kicked the safe over and bashed its locking with a hammer. It's not a pretty sight, but the safe knew the risk when it took the job. Specks of flour float through the air and dust the cracks. Goodness, of the safe like snowfall. As a chemicals major, you know of course that particles of flour suspended in an enclosed space will explode if ignited. What space is more enclosed than a safe?
Yes, of course I know that. I was paying attention.
The most important thing you can do for yourself in life is to get a college education, because that's where you find out that particles of flour suspended in an enclosed space will explode if ignited. See the magic word. Beans. Ah, darn. Ironically, the safe cannot be cracked because its lock has been literally cracked into pieces with a hammer. Ow. Inspection report. Makes you walk like a windmill. Oh. Let's see what we got. The National Flower Standards Committee's report is dry as flour and technical as cyber flour. But one paragraph catches your eye for the proliferation of exclamation marks. All sorts of problems. For one thing, it is illegal to make ham at a mill. Stick to flour, gents. In addition, these jokers are using a clock as a calendar and a calendar as a clock. This windmill's all mixed up. Is that supposed to help me with something? I can't even talk to the windmill anymore. Clock as a calendar and a calendar as a clock.
It's June 7th.
I don't know what that does for me. Ooh. Go 50 paces west. I'll try. Hey, there's an ominous crack in the sky, and in the space of a single charged second, the wide farm road is drenched with fast-falling rain that bites to the bone. It's farm rain, all right. Cold as ice and twice as nasty. The long and level plains of this country offer no shelter except perhaps for a lone house you spy off in the distance. Perhaps half a mile to the east. Oh. Okay. It also says Borg. This quaint and well-maintained farmhouse appears to be the only settled farmstead in the area. It must be lonely with no neighbors to meet or sugar to borrow. Those with neighbors know that they can't go 5 minutes without asking each other for a cup of sugar. It is one of the main things they do. Just trading the same sugar back and forth, never gaining anything. A voice muffled a gruff shot back. Who's there?
It's Sylvester.
Huh? I can't hear you over the rain. Oh my. Let's find some rustic knickknacks. The old farmer is tanned and calloused all over from either a lifetime of farm work or a fall into the vat of the leather factory. Look at you, you are soaked to the bone from the rain. Quick, you must make yourself warm. There's hot spaghetti on the stove and towels in my wardrobe. I can't accept this offer of spaghetti and towels.
Thanks. I'm Sylvester, by the way.
Everyone calls me Borg. You are welcome under my roof, Sylvester, to share my food and warmth. But I have one rule by which you must abide.
Oh, okay.
You must not look at my daughter. Have you ever seen one of these?
Pretty funny happenstance, huh? The whole proverbial farmer's daughter thing.
It's
just a ring out for investigating murder.
doesn't matter to me what you investigate. I seem to tell you, you must not look at my daughter. Fine, I won't. Oh my gosh. This could either be a wash basin or toilet. Oh, I can't turn around. Dust scatters and hangs in the air as you prise apart the clasp and lift the lid. The farmer daughter observes you. This you think without comment, but you sense that her warm, subdued breaths are becoming shorter and faster. Inside, why, it's only an old necklace with a discolored and worn fleur-de-lis. Probably butchered that. Attached to a chain of mottled green brass.
Can I have this?
Bare feet shuffle along the floorboards.
Unless you say otherwise, I will assume it's fine for me to take the necklace.
She's right on your neck. Oh shoot, it's her necklace. If anyone looks at the farmer's daughter now, they won't see her wearing this necklace. The farmer's daughter makes no evident protest as you slip her necklace into your pocket, but the rapid breathing on your neck is increasingly unpleasant.
Oh, sorry, I'll put it back.
Small mirror hangs by a single nail. If you see the farmer's daughter in the mirror, are you looking at his daughter or are you looking at a mirror? In which case the farmer can't legally look at the mirror. Yes, you'd be looking at the mirror, wouldn't you? As heroic Perseus saw Gorgon Medusa through the polished surface of his shield, you could look in the mirror. Yes, I am like Perseus. And so will you see her in the mirror. Distinct lack of a house. Ah, well, now you can see why the farmer would have that. Dang it. Until the condition to overturn Will Hunter's curse, there is nothing further to be gained by painting excess fences, except by certain aesthetic standards, a more beautiful world. More beautiful world? Yeah, sure. Well, poopy. Dang it. Now I kind of wish I would have kept the necklace. That sucks. Oh well. Hey, mister, want to buy a brownie hat?
Why would a brownie need a hat? I guess I could see putting a little beret on a croissant.
No, not the eating kind of brownies. I mean the little elf guys from fairy tales. You know, the ones that pick shoes and sleep with your wife.
What kind of fairy tales are you reading?
Real old ones.
I'm very confused.
I mean, I'm just assuming they're brownies. Little elf-looking guys anyways. They build little villages and hollow trees and stuff. I found an abandoned one the other day and looted a bunch of little hats from it. Oh yeah, the elves made the dudes hats. I thought they were boots. And west of Loathing. Well, I don't know, 99 meat. All the proceeds go to charity.
What charity?
Me.
Can I see you first?
Sure, have a look. I want the purple one. Ah, it gives me a muscle. I'll find who wanted the... Yeah, something's weird about these people, by the way. Don't know what. Souped up engine. Hey, fantastic. Thanks a million, kid. Can't wait to get this baby installed. She walks over to the back room door and taps out a complicated pattern on it with her knuckles. You hear someone inside unlocking it. There's Here's your sack of fertilizer. Oh, perfect. This will be plenty. Thanks for your help. Probably ought to get back to my garden. Maybe just one more game first. Still got plenty of time. But they're aliens. Hey. You enter the darkened back room. A man is standing behind a desk, poring over a messy array of books and maps. He looks up and glares at you as you enter. Who the devil are you?
Hi. I'm Sylvester Duty the Third.
Okay, but the implied second half of that question was, what the hell are you doing in my office?
I don't actually know, but the people outside let me in.
Well, if they vetted you, you must be okay. Name's Jasper. You signing on to help with our mission?
What mission is that?
We're blowing up Hellstrom's oil refinery, that's what.
Neat. Maybe that's my purpose.
Yeah, sure.
Hey Jasper, what does AARP stand for?
Association of Anarchists, Rebels, and Pirates. Anarchy through spirituality. Whoa. Your next mysticality attack does 2 times damage.
What's your cat's name?
Abby.
Why'd you name her twice?
Because I don't let society tell me what to do. That's fair.
What's our mission status, Jasper?
Wendland's all set to spring the gate. The Xenia's armed and dangerous. Well, only a little more dangerous than usual. Grover's got Big Betty ready to blow. Farina says the getaway car is good to go. I'd like it better if the last couple folks on the crew were better prepared.
Anything I can do to help prepare?
Yeah, we'll go talk with the others. They'll tell you what they need. They'll probably be cagey about why, despite you being on the team now. Don't push them on it. We take OPSEC real serious around here. And talking about the mission in public is strictly off limits. Okie dokie. You got hundreds of monsters to what you ironically refer to as your arsenal of peace. Unfortunately, the last monster you memorized apparently took up the mind space you were using to keep track of the book, and you misplaced it. Mani Padme Hum. Cool. So I need milk. What do I need? Oh, so many things. Floated fish and chips. Oh yeah, I need to find barbecue sauce. Glass of milk. Need a barrel of cream. And anatomical teeth model. Or something similar. The farm ram picks up something wild, and the doors of a nearby barn provide the only shelter. You dash inside from the rafters. Hanging a gang of gargoyles who drop and block the entrance. Buying up shelters ain't free. This is a B&B. Whether that stands for bed and breakfast or black and blue, that's up to you. Sure.
Where's my breakfast?
You got a human being. Now eat up or go to bed. Fair. I want a letter opener. Dang it. I don't know how to... Damn it, do not abandon house. Stay on the property ladder. Stop. This direct order from your papas. Stop, aka the main Molros. Dang it. Corn. It's the only light left working on in the room. The other bulls must have vanished with the Molroses. check the... This almost looks like with the lights off. Never mind. I don't know. We'll figure out this area in the next one. But thank you guys all so much for joining me. I hope you are continuing to like this. If not, I'm sorry. We're still got a little bit left. Stick with me. Until next time, guys, stay spooky. Toodles.